Detergent is one of the most common products used when washing clothes. But have you ever wondered what happens to the detergent after it leaves your washing machine? Hi, my name is Michaela, and my project is natural, good for nature. We need to wash our clothes. Detergent is often used while doing so. Studies have shown that the extra detergent in the water ends up in our waterways, causing harm to both plants and animals. After learning this, I came up with the question, do natural detergents have a lower negative impact on the development of plants than regular detergents? I then hypothesized that the results of this experiment will show that if synthetics in detergent affect plants' growth, then the unnatural detergents will have a higher negative impact on the development of plants than natural detergents. To start my experiment, I got 6 pots and filled them with an even amount of soil. And then I added a pothos to each one of the 6 pots. I then divided the pots into 3 different groups with 2 plants in each pot in each group. I then labeled the groups Group A, B, and C. In Group A, I watered it with 120 milliliters of regular water. In Group B, I watered with 120 milliliters of regular water mixed with 2.5 milliliters of natural detergent. I then watered Group C with 120 milliliters of regular water mixed with 2.5 milliliters of regular detergent. I placed the pothos somewhere they all received plenty of sunlight. The pothos were watered weekly and measured every week for 5 weeks. After the 5 weeks was up, the following chart was created, and I was able to convert it into a line graph to help better show the growth rates. As you can see, the plants did start off at different growth rates, but they did all grow continuously throughout the experiment. I then found the percent growth rate of change in the pothos and figured out that control group A did have the highest growth rate out of the 3 groups. Then group B had the next highest growth rate. But in group C, plant 5 only had a growth rate of 1.6% compared to plant 6 that was also in group C that had a growth rate of 18.2%. This is a big difference between the numbers, and I think it has something to do with the detergent and with the plant itself. Since the results were a bit vague, I made a prediction about the conclusion, and if there were more trials and more time, and after averaging the results that I already had, I determined that detergent did have a negative effect on the pothos. The natural detergent did have a negative effect on the pothos, but it was not nearly as much as an effect that it had on the regular detergent had on the pothos. So in conclusion, my hypothesis about the regular detergent having a greater negative impact on the pothos was correct. Assumptions and limitations. Limited time for my experimentation was definitely something that did not help. More trials could have made the results clearer, and not knowing exactly how much detergent each plant was absorbing was also a limitation. In the future, the plants could be grown in water instead of soil to expose the plants to detergent that hasn't been diluted or filtered by the soil. More detergent in the mixture could have given clearer results to the effects of the detergent. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. All images were taken by researchers, and all charts were also made by researchers.